Alright, we still have an hour and a half to Christmas, so let's keep streaming. We'll do another set. This set is only slightly bigger than that one, so hopefully it doesn't take very long. Fuck it. Where's my knife? Wait, where the hell did my knife go? This is the Arc de Triomphe. Or is it Triomphe? Arc de... I don't even know. Tempted to, though. Is it on sale anywhere? Is there... Are you looking at the... buying it from the Lego store or from Amazon? If you buy from the Lego store, you got the VIP program. Silly Brick says Newfoundland has a halftime zone. Yeah. So I'm not talking about the halftime zone. I'm talking about the fact that it was 25 minutes and 35. It's like a weird split. That's when it's kind of weird. Just buy a $100 to $300 desoldering gun. Very easy. Very cool. Very legal. Desoldering is hard. Can you not just use flux and a heat gun? See, there's desoldering. And there's desoldering to make sure nothing is destroyed in the process. So when you're desoldering switches, you're not desoldering just one, you're desoldering. So in a poker keyboard, for example, that'll be around 120 pins. It'll be 122 pins to be exact. And yes, PC load letter definitely not bad with the right equipment for sure. But if it's a beginner solderer, I doubt they'd have a $300 desoldering gun. Because I personally don't even like the solder suckers. I actually like the... I actually like the desoldering braids or solder wick more. And you definitely want good, at least good desoldering braids though. And you want good solder as well. And here's another thing. If you're desoldering pre-made boards, most of them use cheap lead-free solder. And it's going to be an absolute pain in the ass to desolder. And so, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying that it's definitely a few steps above soldering. And you risk damaging things. Because you're at the mercy of the solder that they use, how they solder as well, because some manufacturers, they bend the pins on the switches, and if they do that, you're gonna have fun trying to desolder, because you can suck the solder up, but then there's still gonna be solder stuck between the bent pins and the pads, and then that makes it incredibly difficult to desolder. And then you're at the mercy of the PCB being actually good, because there are PCBs where pads just lift super easily, and there are other PCBs where you can desolder 5, 6, 7, 8 times and it still works just the same. Please replace the minifigures on that with Stormtroopers. I actually don't have any Stormtrooper. I have a lot of the buildable figurines. The buildable Lego Star Wars buildable action figures or whatever they call it. We should probably try to find out how they pronounce. Let's see.
Arc de Triomphe.
Yep. Triomphe. Arc de Triomphe. I really like the Lego Architecture series. It's I think my two favorite series for sure are Lego Architecture and the Creator Expert. Both so good. The modular series, for example. Oh my god, so good. You see the letter says, freaked out when my desoldering gun stopped working in the middle of my first board. Thermal switch, it cuts off when it overheats. Yeah, my FR300 shit the bed. That's why now I have an FR301. So, and I've replaced the filters, I've replaced the tips. I have the drill bit to clean it as well, the cleaning drill bit. See, so this one, and the FR301, I would not recommend the 300 now, honestly. Just the 301 is so much better than the 300. But yeah, so this one, so I spent, yeah, what, $550, almost $600 over here. That's why I stopped offering desoldering services. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. Because yeah, these things have a limited lifespan. Yep. I opened everything up. I cleaned everything. Replaced quite a few parts, and still it did not suck enough, so it sucked. Yeah, so they look the same as well. They're both the 300, but the biggest improvement is here. I can show you real quick. It's supposed to be a Lego build, but oh well, whatever, right? So there are a few differences. The nozzle is quite different. This nozzle definitely, the new one doesn't get clogged as fast. But the main difference, I would say, this is the old, I guess you can call it a barrel. Would you call this a barrel? Oh my god, I just dropped some solder in here. Okay, you will see that the old one, it is just basically a plastic tube and then the filter underneath. And so you suck from here, and then the solder and everything that just gets onto the filter almost directly. There's a little piece of metal in there, kind of, sort of. But nothing that would really help. Whereas the new ones, you can see there's this, it's no longer just a flat piece of metal on the inside. Should I open it up from the back? Hold on. Look at that. It's like a little bowl. And then look at the big gap between this bowl and the actual filter underneath. So there's this big separation, and so it prevents the solder from building up on top of the filter directly, and so things don't get stuck. And then the solder comes out super easily as well because of the shape of that dish or the bowl or whatever, as well as the material used, I think. Is it okay to link Twitch clips from your own channel? As long as it doesn't get the channel banned, sure, why not, Mr. Cock? How come 808 had a metal spring inside like the Chinese copies have? The FR300 is just quite bad. Yeah. Almost $300, just gone. Just like. Suddenly Brick says, that makes sense. I've only done small projects, Pi, easy pull through stuff. Yes, that's very different because then you're just working on, and you know, Pi things are quite cheap compared to keyboards. So a lot of the difficulty comes with just making sure that everything is done perfectly well. Because if you fuck up, it might be a costly thing. So sure, poker keyboards are considered. They can be considered to be cheap compared to some custom boards. But yeah, there's some custom boards where it's like if you're desoldering, it's like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, or even they could even go up into thousands, and then the PC might not be replaceable. So you have to be very careful. The pump or the heat. Hold on, let's see. Time zone was correct. Okay, hold on. See, no. Yeah, but that was still. Because my Twitch chat has the timestamp on it. You fuck up a good SoC, it's a few bucks on DigiKey. Yeah, so this is, yeah. We're talking, yeah, definitely more than 100, and so could be costly. So that's why you have to be very careful, especially. So yeah, so like if you're just desoldering like small projects, like replacing, for example, like I've replaced the LEDs on my computer case. LED on my DAC, my amps, stuff like that, That stuff is easy. You just desolder like 2-3 pins and then you put the new LED in, you're good to go. Yeah, but these on keyboards, that's not easy. And the thing is, people say, oh, you're saying it's difficult because, you want people to say it to you. I don't even offer desoldering services anymore, so it's not. I'm not trying to make money over here. I think it's more just people just need to know that there's risk that's going to be involved, and so if you're trying to practice soldering, you need to practice soldering first before you practice desoldering. You really need to make sure you know how to solder first. If you don't know how to solder, desoldering it's not gonna be fun. Yeah. Or like I said, just get a good desoldering braid. That one has flux already in it. That one works really well. Camwick. But of course, desoldering braids, the difficult part is making sure it doesn't come into contact with anything else, because you might burn other parts of the PCB. Alright, so we've got, of course, the booklet. Oh man, that is nice. The booklets are one of my favorite things about the architecture series. They put a lot of work into these. Look at that. Wow. And I think there's not just one, right? Are there multiples of these things here and there? As in, this is probably like the big one or whatever. I remember reading that there's not just, or at least there are very similar arcs around. Let me see. But again, I might be wrong. I've never been to France. Who knows? I remember just reading that, oh, it's not as unique as I thought it was. Alex says, I know Heine did his own PCB, has a lot of compatibility. So desoldering, just solder your own compatible. Yeah, just make a PCB. Lol, forehead. Mr. Cox says, guess you have tons of Lego then? And told I mean. Let's get a Danish friend. They can buy Lego in kilos for like nothing, because it's kind of basic to have as many, as children from many here. Okay, so I still have a lot back home in Malaysia. Now over here I don't have a lot. I would say I have very few sets for your typical enthusiast or whatever. Because I only just recently got back into it. Yeah, I'm not trying to collect a lot though because I just want a few sets that I really like for display until I move to somewhere more permanent. You know, I don't want to collect too much. Plus then moving will be a pain in the ass. Like, yep, but if I do finally make a trip to Denmark, I know who to hit up. Do you like the Bugatti car theme? Okay. I really like the Porsche until, of course, the Bugatti came out. Then, you know, the Bugatti wasn't... It's even better than the Porsche. But the point of the Bugatti one was that I don't like the Bugatti to begin with. The Chiron. Big man Tyrone. No, I don't even like that Bugatti to begin with. That car itself to begin with. So, it's kind of unfortunate. I wish they had done the Bugatti first and then the Porsche. Yeah, they could have just done any other car, like a McLaren or a Lamborghini. So that fucking ugly ass Bugatti. I'm sorry if you like that Bugatti, then you know you can do you. But I personally just really don't like that car. I'm not a fan of that car. I see do Lego building streams a lot. Unfortunately, I don't, Jellyboy, but welcome to the stream. I wish I did, but typically I do mechanical keyboard related stuff, custom keyboards. Even gaming, I don't do as much on stream. But this holiday season, I'm hoping to do more Lego builds because I have a lot of sets to go through. Look at this. Got Saturn V, Capitol building, old fishing store, brick bank, and detective's office. Surly Brick says, thanks for the info. I want to build a keyboard one day, but it's not scary at current parts prices. It's not really so bad. Because you can do a budget board for PCB will be $20-something, $30. You can buy one for 60%. Of course, you're limited to kind of 60%. If you want anything bigger, it might be more expensive. 60 and 75, I would say, is cheapish. But for 60%, you could do PCB, let's say $30. Switches, let's say you're gonna need cheapest decent switches are gonna be 30 cents. You need, say, 70 switches, let's say. You only need 60 something, but let's say 70. That's $21, right? So about $20 or so. 30, 20. Plate would be around 20 as well for a cheap one. $70. Stabilizers 10 or 15. Let's say 15. Let's put it at the higher price point. 15. 85. And then you get a plastic case for like 15 bucks. 100. Then of course you need to buy keycaps. But you know, people spend a lot on keycaps. So yeah, you can do a budget build for 100 bucks. And Revel, thank you so much for being here. Happy holidays to you too, my friend. It's been a while. How are you doing? How's Christmas in Canada? would have made a Koenigsegg. Oh yes, I know. Yeah, I know Koenigsegg. So I used to be, I used to be super into Lego, right, when I was a kid, and then when I kind of stopped buying Lego sets and stuff, I was really into cars. So for most of my middle school, high school life, super into cars, and after that, I just got into computers and stuff like that. But yes, Koenigsegg, I still remember back then, though they had some nice cars. Now the new ones are pretty cool too. It's kind of crazy because back then I stopped looking at cars for quite a while, and then recently one of my good friends, he's super into cars, or into supercars, and so I've kind of been catching up with the car hobby and stuff, and yeah, it's kind of crazy because I remember when I stopped, the McLaren pretty much had the SLR with Mercedes, and then they had the P1, and that was it. And then now, they've got this whole line. They've got so much going on. I'm like, wow, when did this happen? What's your favorite car then? Okay, so for me, so again, this is from my time, right? So I said, we're talking like 10 years ago where I kind of stopped. But even now, to me, so back then, for a long time, my favorite car was the 350Z or 350Z. Some people call it the Z, the Fair Lady. I didn't like the 370 very much. 350 was nice. And then the GTR, of course. Nissan GTR. Now the GTR is, it's no longer Godzilla because it's the R35 GTR is so old now. But I remember when it launched, supercar beater right there. Supercar destroyer, not just beater, especially for the price. Okay, so we've got lots of information about the Arc de Triomphe. Arc de Triomphe. And we can finally get started on building. Need some Lego style keycaps. I've seen some actually. Obviously they don't work very well though. So one thing that people have tried to do is get a actual Lego brick, and then kind of just fusing a keycap stem onto it. Cheapest decent switches would ever get yellow. Just tiny, I would say retooled switches from arrow.com. You can get them for around for 27 cents for a switch. So that's why I said about 30 cents. So retooled Cherry MX Black switches. Mr. Cock really likes the Koenigsegg. Yeah, I remember seeing the newer ones recently. I can't remember what they look like now though. Just chilling. Ha ha ha, I get it, because it's cold over there. Meanwhile over here, it's 72 degrees in my apartment. Hot as hell. Should put this somewhere. Well. Shirley Brick says, right, we blinked and McLaren became a full-on car company. Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea they had so many, because my friend was telling me about the 720S, and then, or well, God, I don't know if he's still here. He might have gone to bed already, or he's getting ready for the Christmas countdown. But yeah, he was saying about the 720S, and oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool. And next thing I know, wait, there's a 650, there's a 570, there's all many, there's the LT, there, like 650 LT, whatever. I'm like, what? When did all this happen? I had no idea. Of course, I had no idea. I hadn't been keeping up. Did you put the present? Yes. NGB, here it is. Check this out. Look at that. You got that carpet or the rug or whatever. The rug over there. Christmas stocking. Could just put this somewhere here. Okay, Surly Brick says needs a refresh. Yes, the GTR. Yep, current GTR price has also gone up so much. I have not kept up with prices. That's one thing I have not kept up with at all. At all. Beatlock says I almost bought a 370 this year. Said I had to pass due to insurance costs. Well, how much was insurance going to be? Insurance is the killer, man. Yep, so just like Mr. Cox says, yeah, especially in Denmark. Oh, how much does it cost for insurance for you? 6,000 at least, depending on motor size too. Oh, for a year, you said? Beatlock says, naming is horribly hard to keep track of. You talking about McLaren or what are we talking about? Base year 6,000, so that's 500 a month, right? My God, yeah, that is pricey as hell. But then again, I mean, you are driving a if you're talking about a GTR, it's a GTR, right? People are gonna do stupid things with it, in it. And so it makes sense to charge high prices for it because yeah, people are gonna do dumb shit. Beatlock says basically figured out our insurance agent was fucking us over and overcharging us for our cars. By like $50 a car. Change providers and now it's pretty cheap. So it's too late for me to buy a particular car. Oh no. That sucks, man. Yeah. I think the best example of all that sort of pricing bullshit is the, you know, ISPs, cable providers and stuff like that, where if they're screwing you over, they won't let you know. If they have a better offer, they will never tell you. Like if they've updated their stuff, they won't tell you as well. And then they offer so many good promos to new people, but not if you. NGB, thank you so much. 500 bits says Merry Christmas. Oh, it's Chris. Well, isn't it 8 minutes to Christmas in New York? But thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you too. We've still got an hour and 8 minutes over here in Texas, or here in Dallas. Supercars is way more expensive. Oh yeah, of course, of course. I wonder how much I wonder how much God is paying, or my friend God is paying for the Porsche. Trying to fit everything on camera is kind of a pain. say, but McLaren has the super cool configurator, right? Lets us dream. It's like a sick joke to them. Here, why don't you do all the fancy options, change the colors for something that he can never afford to buy? I mean, I wish other manufacturers, automakers would give us that. The configurator is so fun. I'll just play Gran Turismo on my couch for a fixed price of 60. Oh, look at Mr. I Pay Retail for video games over here. I only buy games like 3 Black Fridays past, when they finally drop down to like $10. Speaking of, I think I saw that Assassin's Creed Odyssey, they're doing some weird kind of free promo thing for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Maybe I should do that. I'll have to play an hour of it to get it for free, I think, or something like that. So maybe I will do that. I'll probably stream it if I end up doing it. Pay the damn developers. I mean, if you get, of course. If I buy it on sale, it still goes to them. It's not like I'm pirating them. You just sign up Project Stream, because that's the thing, right? You have to sign up Project Stream, and then if you, is the sign up closed already? I did not go back to look at it. I have not had time. Did I miss the sign up window? I have no idea. But I know that, yeah, you have to sign up for it, and then an hour of play will give you will add the copy to your account permanently. Haven't got an invite yet. Oh, so it's not happened yet. Probably a fucking scam. That's what it is. But I recently did get Lego, 2 Lego games for free. It was Lego was it Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit? What was it? Something like that. It was on the Humble store. Free game is free. I'll take it. AXM2 says, I got it, it's not a scam. Wait, you got it? How long did you wait for yours then? Just Tiny says, oh, I just checked that error because of what you said earlier, but I didn't need switches. So now I'm thinking about what to build. LMAO. Lemao. Not like this. I know, right? So the best part about that is that you can pick up retooled, what's the word? PCB mount switches. Which I think is amazing, because you can get retooled cherry switches, PCB mount cherry switches for pretty cheap. And you know, they're actually decent MX Blacks, linear switches. I've been tempted to buy some too, but I've been practicing restraint. Because I love PCB mount switches. So useful. The XM2 says, got the invite on October 10th. Just checked my email, but it didn't say anything about keeping it on my account. After January 15, you won't be able to access the game anymore because of your saved progress and achievements. Wait. Oh, hold up. Oh. So it's only until January 15th? Well, I guess if I do get it before the year end, then I'll play for 2 weeks and then just forget about it. But okay, so you don't actually get to keep it permanently? It's like renting the game kind of for free. Borrowing the game. Once you play an hour online, they give you a free copy to play offline. Wait, so what about the January 15 thing? Or did you guys get 2 different invites or something? Yeah, I did not look into it very much. The last Assassin's Creed I played was Black Flag. Well, the last Assassin's Creed I actually really played, or the one that I finished, was Revelation. And Black Flag, I think I played maybe the first couple of acts or chapters. I didn't really get very far and I just stopped. I just lost interest. And then yeah, I haven't played any of the others. NGB says, got through the first Harry Potter and most of the second one, and my daughter actually really like them. I actually like them so far. Yeah, maybe I should stream some of the Lego games then, because since I got a couple of them for free, might as well, right? Feel bad because usually when I do have free time, what I end up playing is I just play Dota, and I don't like streaming Dota because I don't rage in Dota, but I'm quite serious, so it's just kind of, I just don't really say anything when I play Dota. I'm just very quiet when I play Dota. So there's no point streaming that. Better throw another log in that fire so it doesn't burn out. Oh yes, don't worry. I've been maintaining it pretty well. Okay, so PC letter. Okay, so AXM2 just wasn't aware of that promo. So yes, actually, I should just open up this link and I just have to remember to do it. I won't, but I need to remember to do it. So is there a window for that then? The games are surprisingly a lot of fun. Yes, I really liked playing the Lego Star Wars games. I think I was playing it on the PSP. It was my friend's PSP. Speed hit to log on going. Yeah, this video is 10 hours long, I think. Something like that. Merry Christmas to you, NGB. Merry Christmas to East Side folks. East Coast. Yeah, I have 57 minutes left. Let's see if we can finish this video in 57 minutes. Speed run time. four of these. Okay, this piece is super cool. It's like a micro figure, basically. Look at that. Isn't that neat? It's supposed to be a statue. So we're making 4 of these. Yeah, the Capitol building set has a lot of these micro figures. Gonna make 4 of these things for the pillars. Sweet minifig statue, yes, super cool. Yeah, the Capitol State Building. So I keep saying the United States Capitol Building. It has that atrium with the ring of statues. So it has a lot of those. Those micro figures or whatever you call them. It's from Denmark, of course. Of course, it's neat. Have you been to Legoland then? Don't tell me you haven't. You should. Ten times or so. Oh man. Sounds like the dream. You know, one of the things on my bucket list is to go to Legoland in Denmark. And you've been there 10 times when you're younger. You're probably saying you don't even remember anything from there. We got 4 of these micro figures in this set. I do, let me tell you. Alright, alright. PC Lolita says Legoland isn't far from me, but every single adult I know who has been there told me that it's only good if you're a kid. Oh really? But I mean the one in Denmark though. No, I've never been to any other ones. I think my other brother went to the one in Florida. Is there one in Florida? He went there on his honeymoon, I think. Oh, you actually get more of these guys. I see 5. Beatlock says Lego has become so advanced since I was young. Yeah, it's insane, isn't it? The craziest part for me is seeing how many of those cheats that we used to use when we were kids, like some of the ways we put bricks together that, you know, was not legal or not kosher back then. Now Lego does it, and you actually see a lot of that in the architecture sets. They do a lot of crazy things with the way the bricks are put together. Very legal, very cool. What am I doing? Mr. Cox says, you can take a driver's license there. We told our sister she just had to choose the prettiest flag. Choose by language. So she chose like Dutch. Like Dutch or some. So she ran into everything. You didn't push her a bit into the section 100. So they just kept yelling in Dutch. Wait, what? Wait, what is this? You can take a driver's license there? Wait, what? Wait, how old was she? Heat hunter, or supposed to be headhunter. How are you? Man, it's been a while since I last saw you here in chat. Actually, not keyboard today, but just Lego. Or well, we already did a keyboard thing just now. Merry Christmas to you, by the way. Headhunter. You might be wondering, it's spelled it's spelled Heat Hunter. Why are you calling him a headhunter? Well, that's because he meant to but he was making a name up. He meant to spell headhunter, but he misspelled it as Heat Hunter. So now he's stuck with the name. What? What have I done? Oh my god. Amazing. That's pretty cool. So you can see these gray pieces here. They fit pretty much perfectly in the arch. See, look at that. He goes right in the middle of the arch. On the inside of the arch. Now, what the hell is going on outside? There's some commotion going on outside. Usually I work when the streams are on. Just been working on half holidays till 2nd of January. Ooh, nice. You got more than a week. And V says Santa just ate all the cookies and drank all the milk. Yes, drink all the milk. Was Santa kissing mom too? Yuck. Over here it says, so one cool thing about the booklet is that every few pages they'll include some random trivia, random fact or trivia about the piece of architecture in focus. So this one says over 600,000 people visit the Arc de Triomphe every year. $600,000 actually doesn't sound very big. Fun Explorer, how's it going? Yes, worst keyboard build ever. Where's my PBT? I see so much ABS. Governor 2, how's it going? And Resi Pools, what switches are these? These are clicky switches. You hear them click, don't you? Coming down that LCD chimney. I'm gonna burn his ass on a LCD fireplace. Well, I have not seen this piece before. Now again, a lot of you who have been keeping up with Lego, you know, for the past decade or two, you will probably not think much of this, but yeah, I have not seen this before. Do you know what a fight stick is? Do you mean the... No, like the fight stick where they play those fighting games, Mortal Kombat, stuff like Street Fighter, Tekken. You mean that, right? With the old cup and pull. Yeah, man, you can't just be given a regular handy. You gotta cup the nuts too. Well, look, we're actually building the arc. Oh my god. Okay, so the annoying thing about these little micro figure things is that they do not hold still very well. It's super easy to accidentally bump them off. Very giving your other hand a hand job. Resi Pool says Razorman arcade stick with mechanical. Wait, no, I have not heard of this. Can you put a link? I have not heard of this. Is it new? Did it just happen? So I know they have a gaming controller that apparently has horrible quality control. Basically, it's kind of like what do you call those? So the Xbox Elite controller was made kind of as a copy to, what are those controllers called? Scuff, something like that. So I remember when Razer made a controller, and then when I first saw it, oh my god, that thing looks super cool. And then apparently it has horrible QC. Of course, no surprise, right? Aren't all mechanical sticks arcade sticks mechanical? Can you imagine rubber dome mechanical sticks? You might as well just buy a bad dragon dildo. It'd flop around like one of those suction ones. What in the world? See, so here's what we're looking at. No, I do not want Razer to give me notifications. What the fuck? What the fuck? As a gamer, I don't look at this. Oh my god, I want to be this guy. This is who I want to be. What can I do to get this belt and this badass look over here? Oh, I know. A fight stick. Like, what the fuck, man? Team Razer, esports athlete. I did not know who this person was, but yeah, I don't know, man. This whole belt and maybe it is, but I don't know, man. What? Here's what we just put together. So we gotta make another one. Oops. Oh my god, look at this. It looks like a bite mark, but this set's literally new. You probably can't see it. It's really hard to see. Okay, you can kind of see there's a chip over there. Look at that. What? Impossible. Resi Pool says, I bought a Razer Blade Stealth and the QC was so bad I had to get a refund. Wait, what's a Razer Blade Stealth? Is that the keyboard? Oh, you mean the oh yes, the laptop. I don't know how high I wasn't thinking about. Yes, the laptop. Yes. Yes, it says Razer Blade Stealth. Yes. Laptop of the year, am I right? They won laptop of the year from quite a few review sites and stuff. But yeah, from what I hear, quality is bad, and not just quality bad, the support can be pretty bad too. Beatlock says, glad I got our consoles right when Scuff came out with the bumpers near the back of the controller. Oh, why is that? Anyone tried the Razer Huntsman? Never seen in person. Stabs on every key. Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare, huh? $1,200 laptop, by the way. Haha. That's like coil wine from the fucking CPU. What? That's incredible. Yeah, I had a Lenovo Y410 my sophomore year of college, I think. That thing shit the bed so quickly though. My god. A lot of driver problems. The drivers were causing the GPU to fuck up, and it would, you know how they had the whole integrated and GPU, the hybrid thing where, you know, it would use the integrated graphics for when you're not gaming to save power, and when you're gaming it swaps over, and then the drivers were messing up the swap and stuff like that, and then it was just a pain in the ass. Like like every update would break it. And yeah, so you just be playing a game, and you know you're on full power mode. You're never on balanced mode anymore, so it's not even supposed to swap back. And it would still just like you're playing, you know, everything's fine. You're pulling, you know, 60 frames per second, okay. And then next thing you know, boom! Welcome to 8 frames per second. So bad. After that, I just built my own computer. I was like, fuck this shit. Resi Pool says they had the Razer Huntsman at the Micro Center. It's fucking putrid. Turd wrestler. Basically, everyone I knew had to go buy these overpriced controllers because they thought it would make themselves elite gamers. OMG. It's crazy though. You have people like spending $150 on these controllers. PC gaming is expensive. Oh my god! Why would you pay $300 for a keyboard? Buys $200 Xbox controller. What? Look at this. Okay, so we put this thing together. Looks kind of like a... The top looks kind of like a shitty moose. Look at that. Oh, well, not really, but... Look, antlers and shit. Anyway. It does not look like a moose, does it? And you put it down like that. What in the world? So these things just stick out over here. Look at that. How is that legal? Did you just call it a shitty moose? Yes, yes I did. I just kind of look like one. I don't know. Custom Xbox controllers were like $250 at the time. Yeah, the Xbox Elite controllers were supposed to be cheap, right? Friend bought maybe 4 or 5 in different colors, only to rage and break them. Oh my god. Sounds like a console gamer, am I right? Yeah, I never really understood people throwing their controllers at the TV and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't physically rage, so I don't really get it. Like people who you know would slam their desks, would break their mice or their keyboards or their gaming chair. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have that kind of. I'm a very low energy person. Low energy, you know, I'm so low energy. I probably would, if I ran for president, I would put an exclamation mark behind my name. Yeah, so you know, I'm the type that if I rage in a video game, most of the time it's gonna be silent, and then if it gets bad, maybe I'll say something. But other than that, nah, you know, I'm not gonna fucking throw my headset at the monitor. At least the keyboards I use every day, whether I'm playing games or just browsing. Well, they're also using it every day though, right? I mean, just they probably browse internet on their consoles. Can you imagine doing that? Oh my god. Same guy probably spent $500 on gamertag change. Wait, you have to pay to change your gamertag on Xbox? I have no idea. I don't have a gamertag on Xbox or anything like that. Napoleon's final defeat at Waterloo is not included in the list of battles commemorated on the Arch. What a sore loser. $10 back then. He was changing them weekly. Man, dude, I need to find friends like that. Sounds like he has a lot of money. It sounds like he doesn't know how to spend them. Spend the money. Sounds like a console gamer again. It's exactly what it sounds like. Oh no, are we almost done? We're almost done. We still have 25 minutes. I should probably do a New Year countdown stream as well, right? Should I do that? Maybe I should do that. Fuck it, we'll do it. I don't think I'm going anywhere for New Year's. I prefer not going anywhere. Make 2 of these. More Lego streams for the New Year countdown, maybe. Mr. Cox says, alright, 6:30 a.m. here in Denmark. I'm going to call Christmas Eve for now. Have a nice one, all. Sleep tight. Napoleon. Denmark lost so much land because of that guy. We teamed up with him, and that made a contra invasion over the ice from Sweden to Denmark. And we lost both Sweden and Norway. We own all that land. Go dig a hole, Napoleon. That's a happy Christmas message. Alright, have a good night, Mr. Cock. And a good Christmas. Thanks for being here with us tonight. Oh my God, what have I done? Damn it. So build 2 of these. These are gonna go on the top. And then, wow. alternate between the round and square pieces. You can see it. Okay, let me put it over here actually. Alright, see you, Devness. Have a good Christmas. Wait, it's not even midnight over there yet, right? In Colorado? What the hell? What? What? Okay. Yeah, I guess you said you might get dim sum in the morning, right? So you probably have to go to bed. Alright, thanks for staying with us. Okay, alright. Have a good night. Excuses! But have a good night, Devness, and a good Christmas. Hopefully I'll wake up early tomorrow. Because if I plan on streaming a bigger build, I need to start early. I don't want to start too late in the day. Should probably make some hot chocolate and stuff like that, right? Tomorrow maybe. I still have some shitty hot chocolate packets. Oh, we are rushing along this build. This is actually, so this one I believe the Arc de Triomphe. This set is the same. Was released the same time as the Eiffel Tower that I have, so that's why the set is so easy to build and such a small build. It's like the newer architecture sets. It's either the Skyline. I really don't enjoy the Skyline sets, or you know, it's a lot more complex now. Wow, these are new pieces to me too. These things, that's practically cheating. That's how I like to eat my pizza though, a quarter slice. Sad part about quarter slices is that typically when you get a quarter slice is when it's a small personal pizza. I hate that they call it that, personal pizza. You mean a snack. You mean bite-sized pizza. Like personal pizza. It's like 6 inches and it's more dough than anything. It's the crust is thicker than the middle parts. My roommate's out of state until 28, so I'm stuck alone for the holidays. Oh no. And you're not going anywhere? It's alright, you have us. Wait, what have I done? Where did I mess up? Oh, oops. It's okay. I'm pretty much stuck here as well. Is there anything fun to do at least? I guess most places are gonna be closed. Can't be all that fun. Any Asian places near you? Go get a snack. Get some boba. I got some boba today. I tried white boba though. Oh my god. Okay, have you guys had white boba? So I had white boba for the first time today, and I didn't know that was gonna be the texture, the consistency. I really regret getting white boba. So white boba, it's better. It's probably better if you pair it with like something fruity, like a fruity tea. Maybe something like lychee or whatever, instead of a milk tea. Because it has kind of like that nata de coco texture, you know what I'm talking about? And yeah, so I got it with peppermint milk tea. I got peppermint milk tea. It's my favorite thing to get at that boba place. I know some of you might think, oh my god, that sounds terrible. And then the other half of you think, oh my god, that sounds amazing. And so yeah, I always get the peppermint milk tea over there and just regular tapioca boba, because that place actually does a good job with their boba. And I decided to try something new today, just like that fucking chicken spaghetti. So I got white boba. So much regret. It's so bad that, so you know how they have the big thick straws for boba? I actually got up, so I had, you know, that straw, and I was drinking the peppermint milk tea with the white boba. I got up and went to go grab like the skinny straws just so that I could avoid sucking up the white boba, because it was so weird. Yeah, it's a different texture from the regular tapioca balls. Alright, well that was it. What? The Arc de Triomphe remains the second largest triumphal arch in the world. Only second? What a noob. So there we go. What a shitty view. So this is the top. Front, sides. Honestly, it's kind of underwhelming, I'd say. So that's kind of whatever. It's alright, I guess. It sounds kind of dumb, but this is the kind of stuff that I would put in a bathroom. Like, it's not grand enough to put it outside at the living room, you know what I'm saying? I would just put it somewhere in the bath. I don't know. It's alright. I bought it just because it was on sale. And it wasn't ugly. So it's not like I was disappointed or anything, because, you know, I wasn't expecting much to begin with. Did you get this on a Steam sale? No. Barnes and Noble sale. Live in a land of boba and I've never heard of it. What's number one? Wait, you mean individual number one? Which number one are we talking about? Yes, white boba. It's a new thing. So I only knew about it. So there was a new thing on the menu, and I only knew about it because I saw my friends from Malaysia talking about white boba. Someone mentioned it somewhere, and it's like, oh. And so today I went, and you know, so it's like that. What's that effect where you see something, or you read about something, and then you immediately see it everywhere? Yeah, so I read about it. I read it just last night, and so today I went out, get boba, and I saw white or magical / white boba. I was like, whoa, white boba, hey. I just heard about that yesterday. So I got it. Oh my god, it is weird as hell. North Korea's... Wait, really? North Korea has a bigger triumphal arc? What? Triumphal arc. Yes, North Korea. Oh my god. Triumphal arch. Yes, the North Korea one is... What? I am so So shocked. Wait. Pyongyang is the second tallest. Which one's the tallest? Okay, Mexico City has the tallest. Which one's the biggest though? Okay, world's largest is, yeah, is the one in North Korea, yes. Second tallest, but largest. Pyongyang, 1982. Damn, okay. Arch of Triumph. This thing is 50 meters wide, or 160 feet wide, and 200 feet, or 60 meters tall. Arch of Triumph. Yep, here's the link to it if anyone's interested. Present Lego is so cool. I know. This, I had more fun building this one than this one. This is kind of, man, feel bad for saying, but yeah, it's all right, I guess. Need a way to. Here we go. It's all right. So far, my favorite one is, of course, still the Statue of Liberty. See, I'll bring the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is also just okay. The Great Wall of China, the set, not the actual wall, is just $5 more, I think, than the Arc de Triomphe, and it is so much better, because at least this wall won't shut the government down. But yeah, look, okay, just look at this thing. Look at this. Look at the detail. Look at that. Oh, that foliage, those hills, the slopes, the cliffs. That variety in texture and angles. It's really pretty because I have it on my TV stand. And in the morning or whatever, when the light is at an angle and it shines, it's really pretty because it reflects light differently because of all the angles. Look at that. And see, so this is just $5 more than this. How in the world is this just $5 more? Even just by weight. Put in grams. 484 grams for the Great Wall of China. Arc de Triomphe. 263. It's almost half. It's like just 60% of this. Right, just look at that. This just looks so lame compared to this. This is, and the build is definitely more complex on this one. Look at that. Oh, so nice. Yes, Statue of Liberty was definitely a crazy build, man. I remember that build would have taken even longer were it not for a PC load letter over here. Because I only fucked up just a few times, you know. Tiny mistakes here and there. Yeah, let me grab the Statue of Liberty actually. And this is the Eiffel Tower. This was my first Lego system set, you know, in over a decade. Like you see, it's got dust on it everywhere. This is the worst part about living in dry ass Dallas. You wipe it down and then within weeks, it's just dust all over again. The Eiffel Tower. China. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. It's funny that just I think last month I saw on Reddit there was a TIL post, a Today I Learned post about Today I learned there are chains at the feet of the Statue of Liberty that, you know, signify and breaking free from slavery and stuff like that. And it's just kind of funny because I did not learn about it that day. I learned about it earlier. I learned about it when I put this set together and I saw that there are chains on the feet. Look at that. And then I was like, wait. I did not know that. And so yeah, I actually learned something new from building this thing together. This thing is insane. This thing is so good. Look at that. Yeah, and this was on sale during the Barnes & Noble sale. It was, I think, it was 120 minus 30%. What's that? Minus 36 bucks. So yeah, it was 80 something dollars, $84 for this. I bought this for 110 or $100 after shipping and taxes or sales tax. This one is so nice. It's got that hair on top. Should probably change it to Trump hair. Could probably do that, right? Make architecture great again. Completed Trump hair. Hey! I just realized I have these two pieces. I have no idea where they go. Where in the world did these pieces go? What? I have so many of these. What? When did I miss that out? Oh wow, I completely missed this page, I think. Lol. Doesn't change the fact that it's still kind of lame though. Oh my god, 1 minute left! 1 minute left to Christmas! I mean, it's not as hyped as New Year, but still, as in, it's not like a countdown thing. Okay, so there we go. Look at that. Still kind of underwhelming. But again, I'm like horribly disappointed or anything like that. It's not like Hammer CRP. Because, I mean, I didn't expect too much to begin with. She looks so much cooler in this picture. Still photos don't do it justice. Which one? The just tiny thing about the Great Wall of China? Talking about Statue of Liberty. So less than a minute until Christmas here in Dallas. Here's what we need.
Oh, Santa's coming tonight, tonight. Santa's coming tonight. Santa's coming tonight, tonight. Santa's coming tonight.
Come on, everybody. Let's
Is there a
sing
10-hour
till
version
Santa
of
gets
this?
here.
Santa's coming tonight, tonight. Santa's coming tonight. Santa's coming tonight, tonight.
I'm disappointed. There's no 10-hour version of this. What? Oh, there's a 1-minute
Come
version.
on, everybody.
Oh, God.
Let's sing till Santa gets here.
Santa's coming tonight, tonight. Santa's coming tonight. 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 Santa's coming tonight, tonight. Santa's coming tonight.
Okay, that's enough of that. Merry Christmas, everybody! It is officially Christmas here. Merry Christmas! Thank you for being here tonight. For those of you who couldn't make it until midnight here, thank you still for being here. For those of you who've been watching my stream for the past year, we still have a week in 2018, so I'm not gonna go all sentimental on you. But yes, thank you so much. I hope you all have a great Christmas. I will be here tomorrow or later today. I'll still be here. I'm gonna do a bigger build. Lego, of course, not keyboards. Because at least Lego will be disappointing. Yeah, so we will do a build tomorrow. Maybe I should do a vote, or we can decide on something. Yeah, I don't know yet. So much good stuff over here. The thing I like about the modular sets is that I can always just do it, you know, level by level. I don't have to feel like I have to do the whole stream in one go. I can always just do, alright, we'll do the first floor today, or we'll do the first floor and then I'll stop and go get lunch. And we'll do the second floor and then we'll stop and I'll go, you know, whatever. And then, like, that's the one thing I do like about the modular sets is that it's. But the modular sets are also fun to build with friends because you can split it into like 3 or 4 parts. Oh well, we'll figure it out. But if there are any in particular you want to do tomorrow, just let me know. I'll consider your suggestion. But yes, Merry Christmas, everybody. Let's see who's here. Merry Christmas, Just Tiny, PC Load Letter, NGB. Mr. Cock went to bed already. Daphne went to bed. Did I miss the Necro unboxing? No, not yet. No, we didn't do Necro today because I thought we wouldn't have a lot of people today. That's why I didn't want to do Necro. And I actually had over 60 people at one point for the Grey COD 67. So maybe we should have done Necro anyway. But we'll do Necro either later this week or next Monday if that sounds good to you. Maybe we'll do it next Monday. I don't think I have anything else coming in this week, so maybe I'll just wait until next Monday to do it. But yeah. I'll probably announce it earlier too. Of course, I won't just suddenly stream it because I want, you know, people want to show up to see it. And I wonder what other colors. Oh, well, oh my god, I'm showing the wrong thing. My bad. I wonder what other sets I can use to compare it to. I guess I can compare. You know what I can compare it to? I'm gonna compare Jim Necro to Lego Colors. I think that's probably the best, right? Because Lego quality control is pretty good. Color is gonna be pretty consistent across the globe, basically, and so it'll be great reference points. Yeah, I used to live in St. Nicholas Home. St. Nicholas Home is a non-profit. It's a home for the visually impaired, and I did not stay there because my eyes are too small. I stayed there because my dad used to work there, and so we lived there for 5 years, I think. Yeah, 5 years. So yes, that was actually St. Nicholas. Yes, Santa Claus. So yes, good night to all. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. It ended up being a 5-hour stream. Look at that. Alright, so gonna run the credits real quick. Maybe we'll look for someone to raid, or we'll stick around for a bit. A few minutes at least. Okay, so... Oh, I need to run the credits. Credits. Look for someone to raid. You know what? Since we just did Lego, let's continue with Lego. I think MLG Pro Lawyer is building Lego. Oh, he's wrapping gifts. Huh. We've got Shay who's doing some art. Oh, she's... What kind of shoes? Okay, so maybe we will go to Shay's channel. Okay, let's go there. You know, if I had more time, I would try to make a thing for me to strap the elf onto the side or something. But yes, for the resubs, Whiteyfoo, Hammer Brother, and Sleepsin, as well as Revel, thank you so much for being here. Merry Christmas to you, Sleepsin, AXM2 as well. And let's send you all over to Shay because she's doing some art. Oops. Did I do the raid? Oh my god, I did not do the raid. I am so dumb. Good night, PC Load Letter. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Have a very, very, very Merry Christmas.